Never said I joined this club. Hello everyone, it's me, JayskiBean. Welcome back to oh my god. Doki Doki Literature Club. So we're gonna go ahead and load back here. And I'm actually gonna read it this time. I know last episode I skipped a lot of the dialogue. I thought it was gonna all be the same, just redoing, and I was gonna catch up. But then I looked back while I was editing and I realized that a lot has changed and it's really creepy. So I'm gonna go ahead and read it all to you guys, just like the full game, how it's intended to be. And I might think outside the box a little bit. I thought about it, and the idea I got was, since she deleted Sayori, if it's actually Monica, like I think it is, and like I'm pretty sure it is, because seeing all the, it's really hard to avoid spoilers, and I'm pretty sure it's Monica doing it. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna try to delete her. If we'll see if something happens, and if something else happens to one of the characters and it's not Monica, I'm deleting Monica. Like that's what's going on. So Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot in the middle. You keep the whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Now, it's gonna be repetitive. Like, I'm gonna repeat a lot. I can tell it's gonna be a lot of the same dialogue as earlier in the series. Just hang in there. It's good. It's really good. Like, I'm loving this. This is cool. A lot of people are like, oh god, it's too scary, and it's too creepy for me, and it's too much. But dude, this is awesome. I love this. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So JayskiBean, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Yep, remember this part. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment that I walked in, but it's obvious that by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things like human finger blood, and stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of blah 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 blah? Blah 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 blah. She's been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed for something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Haha, I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often surreal blah 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 blah. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last meeting. It looks like you're blah, 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 blah. This is all so repetitive. It's the same stuff I've read already once. Don't say it out loud and give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Dance like no one's watching. That's a really expressive saying for that. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri, so nothing weird's happened yet besides all the glitchiness before this last episode, before this one, so we all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I got an idea, how about this? Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone's even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. See, when she suggested this before, I'm pretty sure Sayori jumped in and was like, yeah, it's a great idea. But now she's not here to do that because you deleted her, Monica. Good job. Suspecting Monica to have deleted it. Well, we should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best and nurture the club as well as its numbers. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Don't you agree, JayskiBean? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth and I'm not a part of the club. Never said I joined this club. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to step away for a second. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made it my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, the girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, JayskiBean. Thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. Oh, okay. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down. And besides, the club itself seems so relaxed. If writing poems is the price I pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, so I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? What, you really mean that, JayskiBean? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really left after all this, I'd be super pissed. You didn't even make the cupcakes this time. Oh my god, why would you be mad? Really, like you just made tea for me. JayskiBean, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. JayskiBean, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class with my writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Okay. So, with that whole interaction, nothing crazy really happened. And with that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day in school with the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. So do I have to write another poem? You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Has anything else popped up? Nothing else has popped up. Yeah, let's read it. Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. I love you. Oh, okay. That was weird. Was I supposed to touch it? Oh, okay. Cool! So is that supposed to happen? This is new. This is new. I guess I'll click. So is there no Monica? There's no Monica. Nothing popped up. It's all the same. Okay, wonderful. Grief. I'm just gonna click. Fluffy, kitty, scars, determination, alone, disown, nightgown, ribbon, infallible, cute, judgment, parfait, calm, uncanny, skirt, warm, anger, and daydream. Okay, boom, got it. Skipped all that, making the poem. Hi again, JayskiBean. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Even though you said somebody loves me. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. I'm back at the literature club. So that was weird. That was different. That did not happen last time. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Whoa. Yuri's face did the thing. Can you hear me? Thanks for keeping your promise, JayskiBean. Okay, what does this say? It says, can you hear me? Let's see. Says there's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their hosts, seeping through every literal crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them all of motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food or a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only to the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Is that everything? Let's check the characters. Everybody's still there. Monica, Natsuki, and Yuri are all still in the characters. Okay, all right, we're back. All right, thanks for keeping your promise, JayskiBean. Okay, so I got Can You Hear Me over here, Happy Thoughts, Trace Back, and everything else is normal. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making a dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. Does something else pop up? No. Oh boy. I don't know if you plan on coming here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Wow, you popping up in front of everything. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! She plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, JayskiBean, I'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're at the club and all, perhaps you might have interested in picking up a book to read. Well, and the music's going off tone, too. Like, right now. I can really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something if you ask. No, she just moved. Okay, I was like, what? Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. Oh, no, it's not that, Yuri. I just want to be part of the club. So even if I don't read, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is how's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Still nothing's popped up. So this is all stuff we've read already. I enthusiastically take the book. You can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now everyone's settled in. I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for a chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging through the closet. I hear Natsuki an utter exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Okay, so this time we go to Natsuki. Last time we didn't. Last time we went to Yuri. Maybe it has to do with the poem that we wrote. Maybe this one is leaning more towards Natsuki now. So, you're looking for something in there? What? She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if something else is gonna mess it up? Something else? Does that say something or someone? Nothing yet. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out that where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hands. She then turns it to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go through it. You can go through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, JayskiBean. Consider this a lesson from Don't Judge Book. Oh! In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls in the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features young girls' colorful attire. Striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs couldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry, I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I don't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the other volumes now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's like a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. Does something pop? No, nothing pop. I keep seeing things out of the corner of my eye, but I realize it's just a monitor showing this recording. If you say so, I guess it's fun sharing something with you. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? I'm like waiting for something else weird to happen. You don't? That's not, well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I can never get friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch him in the face. Oh, wow, this girl reminds me of Michaela. Punch him all in the face. She says that all the time. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. Wow, okay, but it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat oh my god. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it's paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Whoa. Jeez, that's enough. Did she roll her eyes, or did her eyes do a thingy thing? Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Oh, she's passed out. Looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Oh, okay. What's happening? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, geez. Natsuki, are you okay? Whoa, are we gonna talk about that? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give oomph. She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. The music stopped. Don't worry, JayskiBean, she's fine. Just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share our poems now? Huh? Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably fair if I started mine first. Okay. Okay, well, let's get started with things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. What's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Oh my god. In fact, remember how I wanted to read your poem? I don't know now. Like, is Natsuki the one? I have no idea. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Okay, so I did write my poem a lot more towards Natsuki's tastes this time. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, that's not great, blah, 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 blah. And you went all and ruined it. Hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Mizuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Mizuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb. Okay. Eagles can fly, people can try, that's about it. Okay, so we've read this one already. Cool, so the poems are the same. So I'm not gonna reread these poems. I'm just gonna like skim them. And if they do look different, or if something's different in them, then I'll reread them. Yeah, I told you what you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated. Okay, yeah, we've definitely read all this. Yes, exactly, I feel like it's easy, like the poem and everything, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Okay, cool. So we've read all this about her writing style and stuff. Okay, don't care how old everybody is. Okay, so let's look at Monica's now. Hi JayskiBean, having a good time so far? Yeah, good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, things we can do better, I'm always listening. Okay, keep that in mind. Go with the flow, share your poem, kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry JayskiBean, we're all a little embarrassed. Okay. Barrier, true, hand Monica. I like it. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ah ha ha ha, oh geez, oh no, no. That kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Yeah, okay, so definitely. Take that as a compliment if you say so. Yeah, if you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Ha 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 ha. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food. And that. So, is this girl gonna kill off? Because she's the only one that doesn't appear on the poem thing. So is she gonna like kill off everybody that I get close to? I think that's what's happening. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Sorry, I was trying to look at the bright side. So anyway, you wanna read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims they're not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Or simply poems, flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks in my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, she's very literal. She likes me, and she sees me falling in love with other girls or attracting other girls, and she kills them. She's writing the story with her pen. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, lots of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Okay. Yeah, I remember this part, the epiphany part. Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a certain point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just, yeah, okay. Okay. All right, so her tip of the day. Thanks for listening. Okay. So now I just gotta do Yuri's. Hopefully nothing weird happens with Yuri. Let's go ahead and let's knock this one out real quick. Minute passes, she finishes reading. Sorry, start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not, I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah, why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that... Okay. So she's saying it's the first time writing a poem. She could tell by the way I write. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, we've been there, done that before. Right, it's just there's specific habits typical writer has when they first start. End result is the same. Stammering's gone. She's talking about because when she talks and stammers and okay. And so you can be a little biased though. Biased, well, never mind. Shouldn't be talking about people like that. Okay. It's because they have like opposite writing styles and they judge each other, and my writing style was more Natsuki than Yuri, so Yuri judged me. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. Okay. So this was the one before. The undead one. Okay, so I am almost 100% sure that Monica is the issue. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Blah, 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 blah. Read all this, sharing, digest. Are you into ghost, Yuri? It's not about a ghost, I missed the point. In this case, perhaps subject. Poem lingering, nothing. That's impressive, nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember, it won't be long before you pick one of these things too. Okay, let's go. Come on. Okay, now we're caught up. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated, as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is starting to go out of tone. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What is this language? Okay, so they're gonna start fighting about their poems. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss my symbolism or something? So anything else? Nothing yet. Okay. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard and really? Okay, couple suggestions. If I'm looking for suggestions, I would have asked somebody who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and JayskiBean did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but okay. And JayskiBean liked my poem too, you know. Okay, cool, so we got this fight. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what okay, so definitely remember this part. The music's all crazy. You're just jealous if JayskiBean appreciates my advice. You that fool yourself? No, I was fooling myself. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything okay. All right, guys, stop fighting. Natsuki, that's a little, this doesn't involve you. Okay. Taking out your own insecurities on others. Whoa, what's happening? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. What's happening? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy, bitch. Whoa, edgy. Sorry, my lifestyle is too much for a middle. See? Just saying, it proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves. Oh no, she's gonna die. If you want to prove anything, stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. Do you think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by... The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already too. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What is wrong with... Oh. Yeah, go on, let JayskiBean hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me, just as if she noticed I was standing there. JayskiBean, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Oh, what is happening? My heart is beating so fast. This is so crazy. How did I get... It's not like whatever I agree with, of course. Oh, who am I gonna agree with? Do I have to pick? Yuri? Natsuki? Yuri? Natsuki? Yuri? Yeah. Oh, hey. Hi, Monika. Hi. Can I? Oh. Hey, JayskiBean. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? What? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. Holy crap. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ahahaha, some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. Just wish I was able to get a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh no. She's crying. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri. I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki or did. JayskiBean, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Oh my god, Monika is like controlling them. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow completely. Oh no, Monica is the bad guy. Oh no, Monica, you're gonna... Okay, anyway, the meeting's over, so we can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so you let me take that responsibility today. I'm so shaky. I'm so shaky. I'm like, I want to see what happens. Like, oh God. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around or something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with JayskiBean. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I really don't have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate... They're all there. Can I delete Monica? Delete. I deleted Monica. Look, you guys can look. Boom. Monica's gone. Deleted Monica. Okay, so let's start filling this out. Actually, I'm not gonna finish filling it out. You guys saw me delete Monica. Deleted Monica at the end of this episode, and I'm done. I gotta finish the episode off here. You guys are gonna have to wait to see what happens. Oh my God, this is so crazy. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys slap that like button underneath the video. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. So I deleted Monica, but she is still on the start screen.